The following is a special presentation of the new TNN. These are the chariots of speed, the means by which dreams are caught, challenges met. For the men who encase themselves inside these paragons of performance, they represent the very essence of competition, the reason for existence on the short tracks of America. Any driver will tell you that these machines have personalities of their own, that they speak their mind, demand to be treated with respect. Meet their expectations and they can carry you to the heights, can make you feel as though you are the only one being viewed with admiration. It is at those times that the bond between man and machine becomes palpable, a thing of beauty, of nearly mystic forging of wills. Fail in your ability to achieve set goals, and that stock car can become a chassis of chaos, taking you to the limits of endurance as it slams you into unforgiving concrete or unsuspecting competitors. Surely there can be few frustrations more sobering as those that accompany having been found wanting, having heard what you thought was one of your best friends say, "Go away, boy, you bother me." And it's those two sides of the coin that keep such relationships alive. Each race offers the opportunity to perfect that symbiotic existence that defines the essence of motorsport. When two become one, when both are ready to search for the common good, when the opportunity for victory is still fresh in the air, then you have that magic moment. Then it's time to put the hammer down, to call forth the "pardon me, sir, coming through" attitude that makes short track stock car racing the spectacle that it is. Then it's time to race, to chase that often elusive nymph known as victory, and to hope that your partner is up to the test and that you are as well. Just 2 weeks ago, the 35th edition of the ASA Racing Series Championship unfolded in Lakeland, Florida. And Joey Clanton and his best friend, his number 83 Chevrolet, took the checkers the second time in as many years that the Georgia native claimed the first prize of the year. This afternoon, round 2 of ASA's coast-to-coast $1 million tour finds itself in one of the most impressive short-track facilities ever built, Irwindale Speedway, for this afternoon's offering of the world's most prestigious short-track stock car racing series, the TireRack.com 300. Hello everyone, I'm Bob Dillner, and thanks for joining us on what's going to be another all-attitude affair for the ASA Racing Series. Joey Clanton has picked off right where he left off a couple weeks ago in Lakeland in the #1 spot, but his machine is different than the one he had in Lakeland. But don't fret, all you Joey Clanton fans, because this guy, we're going to get him to stand up here, has a car he likes. You call it Little Girl. Why?
Well, the guys got to joking about it last year when we built this car, and we wrecked it early before St. Augustine, took it to St. Augustine, won with it. Guys come back and were kidding me about my wife, always kidding me about calling up on the phone, calling on the radio, and you know, they thought if Little Girl would take care of Little Boy, we might win a few races, and we did 2 of them last year. We hurt her a little bit in Berlin, put her together over the winter. She's come back here. We worked hard this week getting her ready and put her on the pole. Hopefully we'll take another win home with us.
And Joey Clanton would certainly like the second win of the year, but there's a couple other guys with some pretty darn good cars, including the outside pole sitter, Gary St. Amant. And that's the car he won with here at Irwindale last year. Now starting third, just behind Joey Clanton on the front row, is Kevin Sawinski, the '97 ASA champion. That car he is running, he calls it He Hate Me. And Jim Trado, you could probably figure out why he calls it that car, because he doesn't like it too much.
When the Screaming Eagle Motorsports team left their shop in North Carolina to travel the 2,800 miles across the deserts of Arizona and New Mexico to this short track oasis, they had an unproven race car. A crash at Lakeland forced your team to go to a backup. Greg, how confident are you in your team knowing that you qualified so well?
Well, Jim, I'm very confident. I'm proud of the guys. We wrecked really hard in Lakeland, got back to the shop, had a bare chassis there, didn't even look like a race car. Ken Hansley, my new crew chief Eddie Stanley, worked so hard for a solid week. Got it together. We came out yesterday, rolled out the trailer. We're fast in practice. I want to win this one for the Screaming Eagles, the 101st Airborne Division over in Afghanistan.
It's Stewart's best qualifying effort in over a year, and joining him directly behind him in row 3, veteran Mike Cope, trying to put together a back-to-back top 10 run as he finished top 10 in Lakeland, the first race of the year. And rookie point leader Dad Fredrickson, 6th on the grid, could very well take a sizable lead in the Pat Shar Memorial Rookie of the Year chase, which pays out $50,000 to the winner. Brian Till?
Well, Jim, Irwindale has not been nice to David Strimmy. A crash in qualifying did significant damage to their second car. The guys up all night. David, shortly before the race in the paddock is not where you want to be with guys still working on the car.
No, it's kind of disappointment. We had two very good cars. The first car got wrecked in an incident that had nothing to do with what was going on with anything I had done. But, you know, the second car we wrecked, and that was my fault. These guys have worked hard all night on the Meyer car, and I think we'll get a little racy here during the race. We're going to take the first 100, kind of sort things out, and see how things are going.
Well, I know Strimmy's a little sore. Kyle Busch will start one spike behind Strimmy here in Irwindale. He had a reasonable run at Lakeland. He wasn't happy with it, though, after leading for a couple of laps. They feel like they've got a good race car. Look for him to go to the front. Bob Gilner.
Well, in Lakeland, we introduced you to the class of 2002. Lots of old faces, lots of new. Well, as you can see, the veterans took all the steps to the podium, but notice how well the rookie class did. Of the 11 rookies who took the green, 2 finished in the top 5, 3 in the top 10, and 6 in the top 15. And judging from their starting positions, it's clear that none of them were afraid to mix it up a little bit. That having been said, there is no reason whatsoever to suspect that this shindig will prove to be anything but another ASA short track, short temper, all attitude affair. The colors will fly, the engines will roar, and the drivers will hold on for all they're worth when we return.